Dang! Golly, man, I tell you what. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But then we had this, and wait for it. Yes, once again, we had this as well. That's 2 wins in a row. All right, what about this one too? We had 3 wins in a row. That's right, folks, it was a rough week. I got demoted all the way down to the dreaded D leagues, and I mean the bottom of the D leagues. I rage quit so many races from getting bulldozed off the track by terrible drivers all week, especially at the end of turn 1 on this track. It is such a rough time. But my driver's rating goes all the way down to a B, and I used to say, man, those guys with B drivings are terrible, or B ratings are terrible. But here's the thing. You get demoted on your safety rating if you rage quit, and I couldn't help it. It just was so frustrating, and they put me down in the D leagues. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get my qualifying time down. I'm gonna practice that trail banking thing, and I'm gonna get my qualifying time down, and I'm gonna race, and I'm gonna win some races. I'm gonna get right back to where I was. That's exactly what I did. I had 3 wins in a row, and after those 3 wins, it put me halfway between a C and a B. So I was slapped back right in the middle of the C League again, ready to go, folks. And I had a great race here for you today, and my qualifying time was so good that even in the C Leagues, I was starting off in 2nd position. That's right, starting off in 2nd position gives me a great opportunity to win. I know that I was fast compared to these guys. It didn't matter that I just come out of the D leagues, because I'm faster now than I've ever been. And I want to thank my good friend Go Grady, because his advice in the comments on the last video really helped me a lot to get faster. So folks, I want you to hang on, buckle up, and get ready for a great race here on Martin Sim Racing. Okay, folks, let's jump right into it here. We're in the Toyota. We're in 2nd place, and we're chasing down the Volkswagen Beetle, trying to beat them today. We got the Nissan GT-R behind us and the Dodge Viper behind him. That's going to round it out for your top 4. Now, what you got to worry about on this track is turn 1. Turn 1 can be devastating down here in the minor leagues, folks, because you're coming wide open down there, and you're trying to stop. The guy behind you doesn't know how to drive, and he tries to use your car to stop him. How many times has that happened to me this week? I can't even count them on one hand, and I'm really frustrated about it. I like the track, but I don't like that part. But as you can see, we make it through it. Now you're just holding on. Just please let me make it through this. Please let me make it through this turn 1, because I can make it through turn 1. Maybe I can run off and leave these guys. Now you can see the Nissan's chasing us strong, but we're sticking glued to that Volkswagen Beetle, and we're not losing time to him. Right here, we might gain a little bit on him, just a little bit on that 1st place guy. I'm telling you, I can't remember what his qualifying time was, but it was probably more like an upper end B driver, best I can remember. Now, I don't do good on this turn right here. I'm a little wide, and you can see the Nissan does it better, and he comes up close to me, and I've gotten so good at making that turn, because if you can stay tight to the wall right there, then you can punch the gas quicker than everybody else, and there's this long straight where there's no brake required, and that's where you make up so much time. That curve back there is so important. But let's see what happens here as we get over on into the race. We're staying tight to the Volkswagen Beetle, and also I would like to say that I had my traction control on 1, but right about here I turned it down to 0. I usually qualify with it on 0, but I don't race with it on 0 because I'm nervous. But I said, you know, this is slowing me down too much. I can feel it. Guys are creeping up on me. I'm faster than this. Let's do like we do in qualifying and put it on 0. So let's see what happens right here. The Volkswagen Beetle takes it a little wide. He gets a little loose. Oh, and he's in deep poo-poo right there, baby. And we're able to take that 1st place lead from Martin Sim Racing. Now, can we drive with the nerves? Because you guys know who play this game. When you get in 1st place, you're thinking, just don't screw up. You got this. I mean, you got a pretty good lead. Just drive like you're capable of driving, and you'll win. So let's go back. I want to take one more look at what happens with the Volkswagen Beetle right here. He's coming around this last tight curve before you got a pretty good stretch to the finish line. And he just goes a little wide. Looks like he's trying to turn with the brakes still pressed down pretty good, and that just doesn't work real well, and he loses tons of positions. I think he's going to end up dropping back to 4th place. You can see that Viper right there. That guy in that Viper was aggressive, and he was fast. He was a really good driver. I believe his name is Low Shippies, so we're going to go Low Shippies here. But anyway, this guy drops back to 4th, so you know, sad for him. And then when he gets down here to the end of turn 1, I know he's frustrated because he knows he's faster than everybody, and he just runs wide again. So now we're going to come back up to me, and we're going to catch up here on lap 4, because you know Big Daddy Martin Sim Racing here didn't give up a position the whole race, and now we're on the last lap with a chance to get a win in the C Leagues after being demoted to the D Leagues. What a great comeback that would be, and put us even closer to being a B driver. Okay? So we're going to pick it up here in the Dodge Viper. I told you, low shippies. He's chasing us down. He ain't no joke. We're going to ride on board with him in the cockpit view here and watch as he's trying to close in and close in. And remember this curve up here I told you about earlier. If I can get close to that wall and I can get on the accelerator, I can leave him behind. I do a pretty good job right here, but he's bearing close too. He's not quite as close as I'd like to see him get, but you can see I put a little distance between me and low shippies here in the Dodge Viper. So things are going well, and I think I was up to about a 2-second lead, maybe 1.8 seconds here, and I was feeling very comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you get complacent, okay? So I started slowing down a little bit, trying to make sure I don't make a mistake. So I was driving not to lose, not driving to win, and you can't do that. We're not in that good a position yet. Sometimes in racing, I think you do have to do that. But just see how, look at the rear view mirror right here. I think if you guys can see, it's actually a rear view camera, and you can see him coming on strong right there. Yep. All right, now, look how much closer he is to me now. So we go around this last tight turn before the big stretch here, and he's bearing right down on me. And I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to screw up. I'm going to lose. I started in second. I'm going to finish in second. No, I've got to win this race, dadgummit. And I kind of go back and forth a little bit to kind of play defensive. I don't think I did anything out of line. I don't think it was unsportsmanlike, but I want your opinion in the comments below. I want you guys to tell me what you think. Do you think it was unsportsmanlike, or do you think I was in my right to do what I did? Let's watch it again from a couple different perspectives. You can see it here looking back at the Dodge Viper, and let's just see what you think about it. I mean, basically, we're coming around the curve. He gets right up on me. There's nothing wrong with that. He's not doing anything wrong. He goes one way. I kind of swerve just a little bit. Come back this way. Now he's over there and I'm not moving because I'm kind of like, don't need to do more. I try to hit the apex. He bumps me, but I'm able to maintain control, and that's it. Roll Tide. We get the win right here. But we're going to look at it one more time from the chase camera on the Dodge Viper. Okay, so we're coming around that tight bend again that we talked about. Well, I don't do a good job. I admit it right there because I'm nervous. I'm like trying not to win my first race back in the C Leagues. I got a chance to get a win. And you can see what's going on. And I just want to know what you guys think, what you A+ drivers out there think. Help me out here. Did I do anything wrong, or am I okay? Because if I'm okay, hey, I'm all about that. I like what I did. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of it. But if it was wrong, I want to know. I want to learn. And I really appreciate some of the comments I got last time that helped me get better, especially from Go Grady. What an A+ driver. He's a great driver, and he helped me with my trail braking. So we were able to get the victory today. I want you to like the video. I want you to subscribe. I want you to come back and watch more videos. And I want to say, guys, we just got 10 subscribers. And I mean, you know, that's not many, but look, it's better than 0. I like to thank my family and friends mostly, but I do have a few guys subscribing now that I don't even know. So I'm glad somebody out there is enjoying these videos. And I'll see you next time on Martin Sim Racing. Peace out.